welcome back to Stasis Geek. So, Masters of the Air Part 4. Now, I've been very disappointed so far with Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3. So what did I think of Part 4? Thank God they finally did some character development. And far above, this is the best episode so far. For TV, for drama, for dramatised history. Yeah? Because they actually developed some characters. Now you have some focus on Bucky and Buck. Yeah, really annoying names. Who's who, forget. But this one, they developed those characters. Yeah? Bucky the most. And they also introduce slightly that they have a maverick engineer, Jude Law's son. Yeah, forget his name. We're going to call him Jude Law's son. But they develop this as a character building episode. Now, this is a 7 out of 10. Because this episode should have been, the concept of it at least, should have been episode 1 and 2. That they should have built up through episode 2. And then right at the episode 2, you see him taken off. Cliffhanger, you want to know what's happening. Yeah? Because what happens in this episode, they shout out names. A lot of names. A lot of the pilots, the gunners, so and so and so forth. And then you forget who's who. Because you can't put a pin on the faces. Because they didn't do that character development in the last 3 episodes, you forget who's who. So you're like, ugh. So when they get, spoilers from the last one, lot of lost, and they get now new replacements, they do more interaction character development with the replacements than they ever did with the old lot. So when they say the names of the old lot, you don't know that. So, but they introduce this new group, yeah, and it's quite hard. Who's who. But they make the people who survive the next mission. Oh, I'm now interested, yeah, because they now announce some of the names who were in the first 3 episodes who've gone down in this episode. That you really struggle, and I would say most people would only be able to name 2. Oh, there's the 2, yeah. Now spoilers again. Buck is one of them. Yeah? Now, I'm guessing the concept and the production work behind it, a shoot has opened. Yeah, something's going to happen. Yeah, just by the images we've had. Yeah, so that's, okay, push that aside. But this whole episode is about Bucky. Yeah, he's got a weekend pass around from London. And that development is good. It's slow paced. It's showing you him. Yeah? It's all about him now, yeah? And then his interaction with the other people. So it gives you not just his development, but the other developments. And I felt that lacking so much on the previous 3 episodes. Now, people might say, yes, but it's about the missions, historical, boom, 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 boom. And I've heard that a lot. But it's not a documentary. It's a dramatized history show. Yeah? So what they should have done is concentrated on the people who lost their lives for their country. And I found that so disappointing. They went on to, let's have a look in the sky and actually just blast, blast, blast. And didn't give you recognition of these people. Because without these people, well, just saying. So they should have given recognition through the character development of the people who are in it are going to lose their lives. But they didn't. They skipped it ahead. Yeah? Because we want to show the missions. We want our big cast up there until we don't need them. Yeah? And then we've got now our replacement cast that they're quite interesting because of the character development in this episode. And we're going to have to see how that draws forward. Because if the producers wanted to get the known stars on camera and then shift them aside for this replacement one because of budget, because now cheaper actors, well, I hate to say it, F you, because that's the wrong way to do a show. You know, reel you in, but don't show anything, and then we're going to talk about somebody else. Now, I say the concept should have been like this because I think we would have had more of an insight about the people. Yeah? Don't care about the missions at the moment. Let's think about the people. I want to know the personalities. Why are they there? Yeah? And we're slightly getting that just because of this episode. So the next one, I'm guessing just because of how it ends, we're going to get mission again. But I hope they slow it down and give us more of personalities of this. Yeah? Because there was a couple of people who got introduced on this. Yeah? Just not just a replacement. There was, I'm going to have to say it, Helen was introduced, who is working for the American Red Cross. She's there, meets one of the replacements. I think it is. If it is one of the previous characters, it's because of bad character development. Anyway, spoilers. He gets shot down. Oh, yeah, she had a bit of a with him. Now, I'm going to say I don't get the accent. And I mean that in the most polite terms. Is because I don't know what her accent is. Because American Red Cross. Okay, she's American because her accent does this. It crosses from British to American. It's really weird. It's like you don't know either counties of England, yeah, or you're trying to play this. You're British trying to play an American, and you just can't do it. And it's very off-putting. Her accent just was like that because okay, they're not going to put an East Anglian accent on there from the 40s. It's going to be so strong, most people might need subtitles. And that's even me, who used to live in Norwich. So, yeah, bear with that. But Harox, it just pulled it off there. So, it looks like they're introducing more, you know, of the ground unit people. What is great. I want that. I want to see, you know, their struggle with they see him fly. You know, they've got a relationship to him. You know, they've got this bond and they don't come back. I want to see that because they did that really well in the classic Battle of Britain. And this is missing that. It's when they come back, they just say, oh, those names. And you're like, yeah, I don't know who that is. Again, because of bad character development. So hopefully we're going to get a kickstart now. And I mean that because it felt like what we had previously was just the pilot. Yeah, and now we're kicking off. I really hope I'm right, but I might be let down in the next episode. So we're going to have to see. But yeah, give us your comments if you liked it or you found it quite boring, because I've heard that from a few people and they wanted just historical, don't care about the people, sod you. Yeah, bugger off. Yeah, so we're going to see that. And give us a like if you want to like. As always, Stasis Geek out.